So the latest talk is over the Epstein case and it being closed with Bongino and Patel threatening to quit the FBI, or at least that's what the rumors are. And there's a lot of speculation whether or not that Pam Bondi's involved in the cover-up, or she was threatened, or the FBI was threatened, or whatever. Here's my speculation, or here's my take on it. I suspect that there are too many names on that list, and I think that the list that they have is more extensive than the list that's floating around on the internet. I think the operation was a lot larger than people realize. There might even be people in Trump's administration that were on that list as well. I'm not sure if Trump was on that or not. I know that Elon Musk suggested that. I think that to go after that would decapitate the government and the private sector as well. There's a lot of big corporations where their CEOs were probably on that list as well. So if you were to make mass arrests of this, you would probably crash the stock market, create a lot of chaos, both in the public and private sectors. Now, that is a short-term pain. It's painful, but it's short-term. The country will get through this. I think that the thinking in the Justice Department is that it's too big, that they can't do it because of the short-term pain. They're afraid of collapsing the economy, of tanking the entire administration, because there might be individuals in Trump's administration that were a part of this. And that is just simply too big. The problem with that is that, number one, by not going after that, by pulling or attempting to pull the wool over everybody's eyes, by attempting to gaslight everybody, it's actually discrediting the Justice Department, and it's also demoralizing. The other issue is that these criminals that have been running the deep state will continue to run the deep state. So when Trump's gone, and if Vance doesn't get elected, and that's assuming that Vance is, just as good as Trump or better or whatever, the problems that we had under Obama, Bush, Biden, the Clintons, etc., will just come right back. And we'll be right back where we started from. We have a system that is corrupted to the core, and it may be so corrupted to the core that Bondi is afraid that by pulling the trigger, so to speak, on, making the arrests, that it'll be too decapitating, and it would just gut the leadership in every sector, like I said, both public and private. So that's my speculation. It's a pain that I think that they're trying to avoid, but I think in the long run, that's the wrong thing to do. I think it's better to just go ahead and pull the plug and face the problems right now, because it's not going to get better on its own. Now, if there's a real national security risk and a real risk of total economic collapse, what they should do, and I can't really speak to the legal aspects of this, what I was thinking is you arrest some of the people, replace them, and you do it kind of a step-by-step basis. So, the investigation, you charge some people, but then you grow that circle bigger and bigger. You may try to do something like that, but I don't know if that's feasible. So anyway, that's my thoughts on that issue.